What's up, guys? I'm here to react to another video. This one's an interesting one, and yeah. So yeah, let's get started.
Almost sold out.
The next big thing in international pop music, they're calling it the Tyla takeover.
Glamorous music video shoots, Grammy hangs with SZA and her, sitting next to Kim Kardashian on the front row of Dolce & Gabbana's Fashion Week show. It's safe to say that Tyla's been dominating the music space,
making her US TV.
Facts. She is killing it now, though. Like, she just came out with a new album. Jump is right now my jam. I'm not gonna lie, that mess fire.
Debut performing her global hit Water. Give it up for Tyla!
Please welcome Tyla!
Tyla.
You're a hero to so many people.
Why?
Because I'm obsessed with you.
Thank you.
I think we all are. This is huge.
I gave this video a watch through one time. It's by a YouTuber called Curiosities. I'll put the link in the bio. This video is dope. Definitely, it asks the same questions that a lot of people ask usually when an artist blows up out of nowhere, is that if they are an industry plant. So this dude goes into a lot of, you know, her background, her childhood, her coming out, and all that stuff to show that. Well, I'm not sure what his opinion is actually. I'm not gonna watch the whole video because you guys should watch it yourselves, but I'm gonna show like bits and pieces of it. Like, there's this part about her childhood where she was this right here.
Everyone performing in primary school, high school, everywhere I could. And I would always audition for the biggest role. Like, even if the character didn't make sense, I would literally always audition for the biggest role. But I mean, like, ever since then, like, I kept pushing, I kept auditioning for everything, all the soirees, the talent shows, I was there, and I just loved it. And in my last year of school, I ended up becoming head of culture for the school.
But I'm guessing if your parents are kind of like my parents, if you told them, hey, I'm gonna jump out of college to do music, what was their reaction?
So basically, like, my parents were like, you have to study, like, there's no way you're doing music, like, it's not realistic. Especially in South Africa, like, not a lot of people, especially at the time, were making, like, doing what I wanted to do.
heavy variant of Amapiano, the popular South African sound that blends house music with reggae. Tyla releases her debut single, Getting Late, casually creating her own genre in the process called pop piano. It's essentially a more streamlined hook-heavy variant of Amapiano, the popular South African sound that blends house music with reggae.
Well, there's some education for you guys. Amapiano is the type of music, I guess, Tyla does. I guess it's a mix from what this guy's telling us. But it's dope. I think music being worldwide, sick. It's a beautiful thing to share different cultures. And I think it's dope how she's, especially with the rise of Afrobeats. Afrobeats definitely made music more diverse. I mean, reggaeton did that too, and reggae. So it's kind of just dope how the world introduces us to, thanks to Tyla, I guess, creating her own genre, kind of inadvertently introduced people to Amapiano. At least for me. I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but that's me.
Reggae, jazz, and trunk rattling quieto bass lines, not to forget the lock drum. Getting Late put Tyla on an upward trajectory in South Africa. To make the music video happen, she begged, borrowed, and called in favors. Her manager became the director, her best friend was the stylist. Well, the goal was to make the best video possible.
And that year, like, I did Getting Late.
Baby, I know it's getting late.
And I just went crazy. Like, I was able to sign with Epic Records. It was literally like God gave it to me. And
dance music.
Jazz music merged with
Some hip hop elements.
Bacardi and a bit of Kwaito.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, it's you're not going anywhere without hearing my piano this and
Yeah.
so much, so that it's not even just about the artist from South Africa making it. It's about how the sound is being adopted and being made from other people. Like, how does that make you feel?
I actually love it. You know, I know some people feel the need to gatekeep it, but I mean, like, it just shows how the genre is growing.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
I think when it comes to music, I think it's very hard to gatekeep something, especially when you want to share music. I don't think it's realistic for people to be like, oh, a group of people made this music and you're not allowed to do it, but you're allowed to consume it. That doesn't make any sense. So I think she's in the right mindset in terms of like, you know, I want to create music and I want people to listen to it and eventually participate in it, because I think that's just natural human progression, especially when you enjoy something, especially people who are musically inclined. It's happened from all over the world. I mean, especially with internet being pushed the way it's pushed, you see people performing all kinds of music. You see it in hip hop, especially like hip hop, R&B, people, you know, copying certain people's vocals or vocal styles. I don't understand people who try to gatekeep music, because I'm then in my head that I'm just like, do you want then to create music for people or just a certain group of people? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And it's kind of funny too, because the people who want to gatekeep the music usually aren't people who do music. Like, people who do music want to share their music, because at the end of the day, let's be realistic, people want to profit from it. You don't want to do anything you're good at for free. So I don't know, it's just I think she's in the right mindset, but I think people who want to gatekeep music is kind of weird to me, or gatekeep anything, because anything right now, especially if you could make a good profit from it, yes, you're right. Or, you know, inadvertently, person who was talking through the screen to me, not everything is about money. But if you're going to create music and you're going to share it, you know,
everyone is like using elements from it, as long as like the recognition is there, I feel like there's no harm in the genre growing.
When you're out and about, do you prefer to turn up to Afrobeat or Amapiano?
I love both, but Amapiano is different. It's different.
That's like what you like to get lit to?
Yes, it's like it's more than just a genre. It's like spiritual.
From the streets of Tembisa to some of the biggest stages in the world, there's no denying that Amapiano has taken over the music scene. For artists like Tyla, sometimes one song is all you need. And in 2023, Tyla found hers.
Normally, I could keep my cool, but tonight I'm wildin'.
All right, this song, Water, is fire. You guys need to listen to it. It is fire. I mean, it's kind of overplayed now because of TikTok. I'm not going to lie to you, but the first time I heard it, it was fire. And it sticks to your brain. Like any kind of pop song kind of just sticks in there and doesn't let you go. But it's definitely like my introduction to Amapiano. I'm definitely going to listen to more of the genre because of her now. But, you know, it's interesting because I don't think that the music probably would have spread as much if not for TikTok. But that's a different
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
I'ma be.
Okay. And then they broke up. Okay. So when they broke up, this videographer started dating Tyla, right?
Yo.
And then he started like shooting music videos for her, and then he took her to America. So like, you know when Shoma Josie was on like John Cena and doing all those things?
Yeah, on Ellen.
Yeah.
That I literally came out of nowhere, and I'm like,
Tyla now. They're focusing on Tyla. Wow. They're pushing her like crazy.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
That I literally came out of nowhere, and I'm an industry plant. It's like, what the heck? I'm a whole plant. Imagine. People don't know how hard I've worked and how hard my team has worked to get here.
But here's the thing. Okay, this is what's weird to me, right? And I need somebody to explain it to me. Because I understand the whole concept of an industry plant where people are saying, oh, the industry wanted you to succeed. You had a whole bunch of connections. You blew up too fast. But isn't that the point? Like, no company who puts a lot of money into their artists does not want them to blow up. Whenever they put an artist under their label, they're going to expect them to blow up. So when I hear people say they're an industry plant, the industry, push them. Yeah. Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Commercials, movie sets. Like, sure, there's some artists who probably didn't succeed. They're like one-hit wonders because their second album didn't press. But it doesn't make them any less money that you put into. Or like, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It doesn't mean that the companies put any less money into them. They just didn't blow up. So I'm looking at Tyla, and she's like, industry plant, like, technically, I'm looking at Tyla and this whole situation, and they're saying, is she an industry plant? Technically, isn't every single artist that has been pushed by a major record label or any other label technically an industry plant? The only ones I could not think of an industry plant is technically independent artists who have grown their own brand, like E40 or Nipsey Hussle. People who, or indie groups who have their own, especially in this day and age where you can just like go on tour simply off the push of your fan base. I think that's a lot of people like Jeremy Passion, people like AJ Raphael, Jesse Barrera, who are able to push their music by themselves with really, I don't think, a huge backing of a major record label. But I never understand this whole concept of like industry plant. Can somebody explain it to me in the comments? I want to know what's the difference between just an artist getting signed in an industry plant. No matter what, if you have a backing of a major company, you're technically an industry plant. I don't think just because someone has worked hard negates that. And I'm not saying Tyla is an industry plant, because I don't think that's some bad mouthing her in general, but people in behind the scenes who've pushed an artist to success doesn't mean they didn't work hard. Like, I don't know, because I think what they're saying is that you're not an industry plant if you can grow your demographic or your group of people independently, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of people in TikTok have blown up because of TikTok and got pushed by a major record label creating music. There's a lot of people who have their lives changed overnight because of TikTok, and Tyla happens to be one of the major success stories because her crossover was huge. But yeah, that's my reaction. That's the video. But I'm gonna post, like I said, I'm gonna post this guy in Curiosities, his content, this particular video, into the bio, and you guys can watch the whole thing. It's a great video. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Please like, subscribe. Love, peace.